Haas F1 Team is entering a new era, one that, for the first time since its debut in 2016, will see team owner Gene Haas refrain from investing his own money into the operation. This marks a significant financial milestone, as the American team is not only self-sufficient, but also on track to become profitable. It's a turning point that solidifies Haas' place in Formula One, proving that even the smallest team on the grid can survive and thrive in a sport dominated by financial giants. For years, Haas has been the quintessential underdog, a team that has always operated with a fraction of the resources available to their rivals. With a workforce of just over 320 people, 20 of whom only joined in January, Haas is the smallest team on the grid by a wide margin. The likes of Red Bull, Mercedes, and Ferrari employ 3 times as many people, with sprawling headquarters filled with cutting-edge technology. In contrast, Haas' UK base is relatively modest, resembling a junior Formula outfit more than an elite Formula One operation. They lack many of the tools their competitors take for granted, including an advanced simulator, which has historically put them at a disadvantage when it comes to car development. Despite these limitations, the team has delivered results that defy expectations. Last season, they secured 7th place in the Constructors Championship, an achievement that underscores their ability to maximize resources. Their performance was particularly impressive in the latter half of the season, where they scored points in 8 of the last 9 races, one of the strongest finishes in their history. More importantly, they outperformed better-funded teams such as Racing Bulls, Williams, and Kick Sauber, proving that efficiency and smart decision-making can rival deep pockets. This strong finish had significant financial benefits. The prize money earned from their 7th-place finish, coupled with growing commercial interest, has transformed Haas' financial situation. Late last year, the team secured a major partnership with Toyota's racing division, bringing in tens of millions in additional revenue. Meanwhile, their title sponsor, MoneyGram, continues to provide crucial funding. These deals have given Haas the financial muscle to operate at the budget cap for the first time, a milestone that alters the way they approach their spending. Team principal Io Komatsu highlighted this shift when asked about Haas' newfound financial strength. This year is the first time that, as a company, Gene doesn't have to put his own money in, he explained. We haven't been hitting the budget cap before, but now we are. That means we have a different challenge, making sure we stay within it. Komatsu acknowledged that this shift requires a new mindset. In the past, if Haas had money available, they could simply spend it without worrying about limits. Now, they must be far more strategic with their budget, ensuring they allocate resources efficiently while remaining competitive. If you want to be competitive, you have to be operating at the budget cap, Komatsu added. It's the minimum requirement. One area where this newfound financial flexibility is already making a difference is Haas testing program. Historically, the team has never had a heritage testing program, known as TPC, testing of previous cars, which other teams have used to great effect. These programs allow teams to run older cars to give race drivers extra seat time and provide development drivers with valuable experience. Until now, Haas simply didn't have the funding to support such an initiative. That changed with their Toyota partnership, which has unlocked the resources needed to establish a testing program. The first test took place earlier this month in Jerez, featuring race drivers Esteban Ocon and Ollie Behrman alongside Toyota Junior Ritmo Miyata. More tests are scheduled throughout the year, marking a significant step forward in driver development. Beyond testing, the Toyota deal is also set to help Haas build their first in-house simulator. This is a crucial development, as the team has historically relied on Ferrari's simulator, severely limiting their ability to test and refine car setups. Last year, they managed just 10 to 15 days of simulator running, an incredibly low figure compared to the extensive programs run by their competitors. While building a state-of-the-art simulator will take several years, this investment signals Haas' long-term commitment to closing the resource gap with the rest of the grid. Under Komatsu's leadership, the team has also undergone significant internal restructuring. Since taking charge, he has prioritized improving the efficiency of Haas' technical team, ensuring that the wind tunnel and design departments work seamlessly together. The results were evident last season, as Haas developed a car that was competitive from the outset and continued to improve throughout the year. For much of their history, Haas has struggled to translate upgrades into tangible on-track performance. Their infamous failed upgrade package at the 2023 United States Grand Prix highlighted these struggles, as the new parts failed to deliver the expected gains. However, last season marked a turning point. When Haas introduced upgrades, they worked as intended, improving lap times and keeping the team competitive. This stability extends to the technical leadership team, where key figures such as technical director Andrea De Sordo, head of aerodynamics Davide Raganelli, chief designer Tom Coupland, and deputy chief designer Jonathan Heel have gained Komatsu's trust. This continuity is vital as the team looks to build on last season's success. Beyond the technical side, Komatsu has also overhauled Haas trackside operation, an area he identified as one of the team's greatest weaknesses. In the biggest staffing shakeup since their 2016 debut, Haas has introduced a new race engineering team. Laura Mueller will work with Esteban Ocon, while Ronan O'Hare will engineer Ollie Behrman's car, replacing Mark Slade and Gary Gannon. These new race engineers will operate under Chief Race Engineer Francesco Nenzi, filling a role that had been vacant for a year. Additionally, Haas has brought in Mark Lowe as sporting director and Karine Krydelik as head of strategy to further strengthen their operations. While Komatsu acknowledges that these changes will take time to bear fruit, he is confident they are necessary for Haas to take the next step. "There are still so many things we need to do," he admitted. "We finished P7 last year. Yes, the target is P6, but we haven't achieved consistent results year to year. Even if we fight for the same position, P6 or P7, it would be a huge achievement." This sentiment highlights the scale of the challenge ahead. While Haas has taken a massive step forward in terms of finances and resources, they still have a long way to go before they can regularly challenge the midfield's leading teams. Stability will be key, both in personnel and performance. For too long, Haas has fluctuated between moments of promise and periods of decline. If they can sustain their recent momentum, they may finally establish themselves as a consistent force in Formula One. The 2025 season represents a new chapter for Haas, one where they are no longer just fighting for survival, but actively building for the future. The financial security provided by their commercial deals, the investment in infrastructure, and the restructuring of their operations all point toward a more competitive team. The journey won't be easy, and there will undoubtedly be setbacks along the way, but for the first time in their history, Haas has the tools to carve out a long-term place in Formula One. Gene Haas' decision to stop personally funding the team is not just a financial milestone. It is a statement of intent. Haas is no longer just an experiment or an underdog story. It is a self-sufficient Formula One team with ambitions of breaking into the upper midfield. Whether they can make that leap remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Haas is here to stay. Hello, McLaren faithfuls. Stand a chance of winning $1,000 by hitting that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe so you never miss any McLaren and F1 updates with relaxing ASMR elements. Your support is what keeps this incredible community growing stronger every day. It costs you nothing to like and subscribe, but it helps the channel tremendously. Let's continue the conversation and share our passion for McLaren and F1 together. As a YouTube member, you can also discover my journey as a passionate creator navigating life with challenging disabilities. Despite the obstacles, I'm determined to follow my dreams and share my love for McLaren and F1 with the world. By becoming a YouTube member, you'll not only be supporting my dream, but you'll also gain access to exclusive content, including untold stories of legendary F1 drivers and much more. Your support can truly make a difference in my life, helping me continue to do what I love. Join McLaren Faithful's membership below and enjoy.